I know William Gomis doesn't get the respect that he deserves, but he is a very, very good and well-rounded, solid fighter right here. Tall and technical, going up against would be a little bit of a buzzsaw in Hyder Amil. Man, this dude is down to brawl in the pocket. He's a wild man, especially if you're down to stand and trade. And I think Gomis is going to have to put a lot out there to be able to control him and hold him down. But like we said before, holding people down, having that pressure doesn't always win fights. So I think this one's going to be a very up and down style of fight. If William Gomis isn't able to hold Hyder down, man, this is going to be a very exciting one to watch, folks.
I don't think the UFC likes William Gomis, man. I think that they're giving this dude bad matchup after bad matchup, and he just keeps winning. And I think that they're like, we got to give you somebody. AJ, not to be rude in this matchup here, because I think Hyder Amil, I think he's a very, very talented 10-0 fighter right now. Still young in his UFC career, but he's kind of old, man. He's 34 years old, so like he has to make it happen now. How is this fight any different from the Joe Anderson-Brito fight? And if anything, this is like a Joe Anderson-Brito light type fight. Yeah, Amil has pop in his shot. So does Brito. Yeah, Amil has fantastic wrestling. Like, so does Brito. But we just saw William Gomis hit the second split decision that he's gotten in his last 5 fights. So, I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. It doesn't mean it's a definitive victory. But I am curious, man. How does this differ?
That's one of the notes I have. I see this going very similar to the Joe Anderson-Brito fight. The big difference is Hyder Amil able to out-grapple what William Gomis is able to do, and is the control going to be the deciding factor right here? Because if Hyder is able to actually do some damage, right, cut him up a little bit, I do think it goes a long way in the eyes of the judges. But he's going to have to be able to stay off his back. And we've seen how good William Gomis is at actually keeping people there. And as well, sitting back and then counter-striking at range. And with how tall he is and how much more of a reach he has on Amil, that does provide a lot of damage. And a lot of things were intangibles we're able to see out of the Gomis side. I think he has a good shot right here, but I do like the buzzsaw and the flurries that are going to be coming out of the Amil corner.
Another key on that one, man, is we saw Joe Anderson-Brito. We've seen him go to hard decisions before. Amil has seen the third round 3 times in his short 10-fight career right here. He's only seen the third round, you know what I mean? So I only bring that up, man, because, yeah, this is pretty much a very easy archetype of a fight right here for William Gomis. He's seen it a bunch of different times. The man has only lost 1 time via finish. That was a heel hook finish to Morgan Charrier back in 2016, the current UFC prospect, the last Pirate. And I just think it's going to be one of those, if he can get past the first 5 minutes of Amil, I think this is smooth sailing for William Gomis. That's when he starts turning it up. The question is, can he get past the first 5 minutes? That's where our betting implications are going to come in here. Over 2.5, and the over is minus 250. AJ, you tell me. The odds makers are basically telling us what they think is going to happen. What does that mean to you?
Ooh, I expected the. I think with that, Derek, they're expecting Gomis to be able to win this fight, because I agree with you. If this thing ends early, it's more than likely going to be Amil. I can see a world where he's able to pull out a decision, but if you look at the props, folks, like the props for decision at open, minus 115 for Gomis, plus 325. Not a lot of people have faith in Amil actually taking this one to decision.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting right here, because it's like one of these has to be wrong, right? Like Hyder Amil plus 165. All right, that's fair. You can get the win. You're a dog right here. William Gomis, heavy minus 195 favorite. We just talked about what the over looks like. If we're looking at a decision prop for William Gomis, this is another interesting one. Minus 115, minus 115, minus 115 is the decision prop for William Gomis. So all bets, all the money is actually on William Gomis right here. But the way that it is, you would think the line would be heavier. Out of 10 fights, man, how many times do you think Amil can just buzzsaw through him? After what you've seen from Gomis, man, what is he on how many fight win streak? I can't even tell you. I don't even have the number right now, but you tell me. What do you think?
Out of 10 fights, Derek, I'd say 2, possibly 3, with how skilled Gomis actually is. And I agree with you. He does get a lot of hate from the UFC. I think that's why they're feeding Amil to him. But I think he's able to find those moments to be able to control and have the fight go his way 7, 8 times out of 10, right around there.
Yeah, man. William Gomis strikes me as the type of fighter, though. This is why I think they might not like him, where he doesn't care what the fans say, boo, cheer, whatever. I'm going to get my win, and you're going to keep re-signing me. Who knows? You know, Makayev, they were like, all right, hit the road, Jack, you know. But anyways, with this pick, man, I need to see a little bit more from Amil. Don't get me wrong. I watch him fight, and I'm like, this dude is impressive, man. Like, he is starching these dudes. I've just bet against William Gomis so many times, and I've been wrong so many times, man, that it's the same story over and over again. So until, again, it's another one, like, you got to show me that you can beat this dude until I start betting against him, because plus 165 isn't lucrative enough. Like, he needs to be a bigger dog for me to really hop on there. So I'm going to take Gomis, and then I'm going to roll with the decision, man. Make it easy. Another decision win in the books. What do you got for Amil?
I like where your head's at, Derek, but I think we might see some different things going in this fight right here. I'm going with, like I said, the mini buzzsaw, man, 145-pound killer in Hyder Amil. I like him actually at that open TKO prop, man. I think it was plus 450 when it opened up. What's it at right now, Derek? Because that is what the best way I see that Hyder Amil is going to be able to win this fight. Get in there, do some damage. Don't let Gomis grab you. Come back and crack him again. Knock him out. Do you have it?
Plus 400.
Ooh, it's getting a little bit better, folks. Plus 400, and we talked about it before with just the minus money or the money line. The odds are shifting a little bit. A lot of people are putting their money on Hyder Amil, strictly money line. I'm rocking with the dog. Let's hope we see a TKO.
All right, we'll see it. Featherweight, man. Amil, he's a solid one. Going to have to grow a couple of inches, get an arm extension for a couple of inches. We'll see. All right, AJ, but real deal right now. You want to talk about